Hello there, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5, actually 7 things that are in today's newsletter. I jumped it up to 7 because our newsletter is chock full of things and there's nothing that I just really can't go and not talk about. So I'm going to talk quickly and make the most of your time, all right? Item number 1 are fabrics that are in the newsletter. So for Halloween season, we actually have these pink skulls that have a little bit of a goldish pattern that goes on top of a cream. It's almost like a fleur-de-lis, I guess. The pattern is a small pattern, as you can tell, which would make it excellent for making masks, which I do believe we're still going to be wearing masks other than Halloween masks at Halloween. So if pink isn't your thing, you could also try it in, how about a black with a gray? Same pattern, except in black with gray. A little bit more masculine, maybe a little bit more Halloweenish as well. And if you're looking for the holidays in December, how about some flying reindeer and stars and moons on a red background? This beautiful batik, which is made by Batiks by Marat, is brand new. It's still wrapped up in its wrappings and would make fabulous pillows, handbags, anything that you want to make for the holidays. And you can mix and match it, or you could choose this one as well. This is sort of like poinsettias on green. They're sort of abstract poinsettias, but they're lovely. And once more, both of these batiks, actually all 4 of these fabrics are 100% cotton. Now, you always need to have buttons to go along with your fabrics, right? So here we have Day of the Dead buttons. These are resin buttons from France. They're a lot of fun. There's 6 different patterns, and each single Day of the Dead motif is slightly different. If you're looking more for the holidays in December, we have a whole array of Jim Knopf buttons. Look at these guys. These are handcrafted wooden buttons, and there is one for just about every single holiday. There's reindeers there, there's Santa, there's Mary with a baby lamb, there's angels. I mean, there's just about everything that you would want. I believe all in all, there's maybe 12 or 15 that are holiday related of these handcrafted wood buttons. And these are great. Yes, you can use them as buttons, but they're also wonderful to put on a lapel or perhaps an advent calendar. Ah, what a segue. Speaking of advent calendars, right behind me here, this is not an advent calendar. However, it is a velvet panel that is from Odile Bailloeul, which is one of my favorite artists from France. It's a floral tree, and on the bottom she does have the numbers 1 through 24 with little dots below it. So if you wanted to turn it into an actual advent calendar, you could. I would suggest getting little brass rings that you use for jewelry making or curtains or something, and just sew them on, and then you could hang your gifts off of it. The actual panel does need finishing. You could just cut the edges. It doesn't unravel or anything, but you could also back it with another solid material or something else. Make yourself a frame around it, perhaps something to hang it from, and so on. But remember, we sell the panels, and we have them both in red, and I think we only have 2 greens left, but we have quite a few red. So that's that. Now, you're probably wondering what this really big bag in front of me is. Look at this bag. Is this not fun? This is our newest item to come out of our print lab. So we are actually printing our own materials here, and this is, in a sense, it's sort of like upcycled. We have we had a certain amount of fabric left over from making leggings, and we wanted to make sure that it got to good use. So what we decided to do was make project bags out of it. So these project bags, look how much they hold. I mean, I'll show you in a second what it is, but these project bags have a lot of stretch to them. They're very slick, so your yarn's not gonna get stuck on anything. They're thick, so your needles aren't gonna poke through. They are double-sided. Look on the inside, we decided to use our knitted pattern on the inside. So you have that. And if you really wanted to, yes, you could turn it inside out and use it inside out because the workmanship is so good. However, they are meant to be used the other way around. Now, how much does a bag like this hold? A lot, let me tell you. Let's look and see what's in the bag. Ah, Zumie, look at that. 1 Zumie, 2 Zumie, 3 Zumie, 4 Zumie, 5 Zumie, 6 Zumie. It holds 6 Zumies. I mean, these are 200-gram hanks, so this is truly a sweater-sized bag. Now, Zumie doesn't just come in these phenomenal, bright, awesome colors of which you can make a hat out of one 200-gram hank, but it also comes in some more traditional colors for the holidays, such as this red and green. And we do have a free pattern. If you buy 3 Zumies, you will actually get this pattern for free. That is to make a stocking. It takes 2 of one color and then 1 of a third. Now, the pattern also has, I don't know if you can see, it has initials on the stockings. We'll give you a link so that you can get your free initial graphs so that you can put that on your stockings if you like. But remember, it takes 3 hanks, you get your pattern for free, and Zumie, it is discontinued. We have a large stock remaining, so there's a lot to choose from, but it also means that it's very well priced. It's about half the price that it used to be, so you can't beat that. One last thing before I say goodbye. We have a great assortment of little felt. I don't know if you want to call them ornaments or whatever. I call them adornments. Like we have these little snowmen. We have, oh, for Halloween, we have a little ghoul, a little goblin. We have regular little holiday balls. I think there's a gray one too somewhere. We have these cute little reindeer. Look at that, he's awesome. And we have these cute little stockings. I think these stockings are really great because look at, they're actual stockings. You can actually put something in there. So you could put like a $5 bill in there and give it as a gift. I was gonna say $1 bill, but you can't get far with a $1 bill. So anyways, those are all the items that are in our newsletter. I do want to remind you that on Thursday we have Cynthia Gerald, who is going to be hosting our weave-in at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It is free. It's a Zoom weave-in, and she is going to be going over some of the spectacular pieces that she's woven on how to weave them. She'll be there to answer questions, make recommendations for fabrics, and listen and see what you are all weaving. And if you've never woven before, this might be a chance for you just to listen in and see what people are making. Maybe it is something for you. It's a great stash buster. So that's it. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. I wish you a phenomenal week. Friday, we will have another newsletter, and I will chat with you then. Ciao.